Hey, Shalom. I want to start by saying, Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahushai, Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahushai, Brak the Yahweh, Brak the Yahushai, Ka'alam La Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakodash, and also double honor to the apostles and the elders of Grand Millstone, and Shalom, Siyaki Amadeh, pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakodash. Okay, I'm back here again with quick lesson. This is going into this new news article I just run into right now. All right, this was put up no long ago, and it's going into a the shortage of food. Okay, and this right here is more of the most important food you need. Okay, you know uh when anything happens, it's like if anything happened, this the type of food people we usually have in their houses. So it says here, Oasis face another shortage after popular items stripped from supermarket shelves. The two grocery products are in a short supply due to number of global issues, but Australia's extreme weather has also played a part. And we always say on how Esau has been using our machine, the harp, okay, which I believe is being using, causing floods and heavy rains, in other countries is causing heat waves and stuff like that, and now they're going to use this extremely weather as well of saying it's like they're gonna say it's destroying crops, it's doing certain things to certain food. It's like it's saying on certain products of food, all right, you know, as well just to cause a famine, you know. Let's go ahead and get a quick precept. It's the book of Second Ezra, chapter 15. Since they mention extreme weather, right? Second Ezra, chapter 15, and verse 13. Did I to the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fell through the blasting and hell, and with fearful consolation. All right, now I want to go there and read a verse in this translation. Okay. All right, in Second Ezra 15:13 in a G GMBDC translation, it says, "The farmers will mourn because their seed will fail to sprout, and the trees will be destroyed by blight, hail, and terrible storms." Okay, and that's what Esau is trying to say here. Okay, that this Australia extreme weather is causing big part in this shortage of food. And then it says and then it goes on. Um, it says Australian shoppers are facing more shortage after another two popular grocery items were reported to be in a short supply. Cans of lentil and chickpeas have been stripped bare from some supermarket shelves this week. You know, usually, another reason why people might be really buying this type of items is because over here you got crazy number of cases going up of this the the COVID-19. The cases are going up, so I believe people are in a fearful, not in those fearful moments of where they're trying to pack, buy food and pack their houses in case they bring another lockdown. And people, being and as we know, people have been waking up to know that if there's gonna be another lockdown, it's gonna be even worse than the first ones we faced. Also, you got you got several plagues popping up. You got the monkey thing, all right. You got the another one which is called foot and mouth disease. Okay, that has caused roughly this has gone cost Australia about 13 billions. You know, so yeah, man. People waking up, man. Okay, it says Australia is the biggest chickpea export in the world. However, flooding and extreme weather events have affected local crops, which what I read before. Second Ezra 15 and 13. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fell through the blasting and hail, and were fearful constellation. Okay, you know, which we know Esau might be the one causing these type of issues, man. Okay, it says a wooer spokesperson told um 7news.com.au the supermarket was experienced reduced availability across some of its lentil and chickpea products due to supply chain delays. We are working with Saki. It says we are Saki. We are working with the suppliers to maintain regular and consistent deliveries of stock to supermarkets, they said. Customers should notice increased availability of stock over the coming week. You see here, cans, lentils, and chickpeas have been stripped bare from some supermarkets earlier this week. And you wonder why. And then one thing it's always telling you is, oh, it's gonna be alright. In the next couple of weeks, this and now we're gonna have more food, back on the shelf. But you know, it's a lot, man. We know what's coming. All right. We know what time we're living in, man. When you go to the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 7, it says, For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, okay? Famines are going to come, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, all right? So we know for sure famine is coming, okay? And there's no way it's going to be skipped, okay? Or Easter's going to fix it. No. The Most High Yahweh Shemshah is going to bring it. People going to see it happening, man. This the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 11. So shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So the prophecies are going to happen, man, no matter what. We just have to wait and watch, how they're going to go down us, man. But hey, the times of it's like we in times where these signs are happening. The signs of famine or food is being talked worldwide. Okay, not just over here in Australia. This thing is worldwide. All right, you see what's going on over there in Indonesia. What's going on worldwide, man? It's gonna reach. It's gonna really get here. It's gonna be manifest, man. All right. Isaiah chapter 46, verse 10, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the thing that are not yet done. Right. The same my counsel shall stand, and I'll do all my pressure. And the counsel of Yahweh Hashem Yeshua is his word and his and the prophecy that was, written, okay, by the prophets, which that it's like which, that was given unto them through the spirit, to say, to speak of these certain things that are, that are coming. It's like, or that are going to come to pass, man. All right. When you come here real quick. Just give me a minute. Habakkuk, right? This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, and verse 3. For division is yet for an appointed time, right? Okay, this certain process are being set up for a certain time, man. Okay, but at the end it shall speak, meaning these prophecies are gonna be manifest. Everybody's gonna see it, and no lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, you know. So as you know, the more we do these videos of famine of food coming in, and people like, nah, man, you guys is lying. You know, see, they're saying in a couple of weeks the food is gonna be back. You know, this shortage items is gonna be back on in you know in the markets. You know, hey, you keep believing what Ace is telling you, man, because that time is gonna come. You know, when hey, famine is gonna be here, and nobody's really gonna know how to handle it, man. Okay, only the ones that's been paying attention and seeing what's going on. You know, the ones who really know the times we're living in are the ones gonna be able to escape these things. Okay, and for you ones who's not watching, man, you're gonna be caught up. You're gonna be caught up, man, and it's not gonna be good. You know, you're gonna die of starvation, man. Okay, let's go to the second Ezra chapter 15, and I'm just gonna jump to verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. You see, and this is going to happen, man. You know, we just have to wait and watch. All right, but this is going to happen where people going to be fighting against one another. Okay, for the lack of food, man. You know, and for great tribulation. That's that. That that Jacob trouble, man. All right, let's go to the second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 19. It says, I'm start from verse 17. Woe is me, who would deliver me in those days. What days? Is the days, these days we living in right now, or the days we're about to face in a minute, you know. So meaning, hey, Ezra's here, back here, cause he's asking who's gonna deliver him in these times we're living in. Okay, the beginning of sorrows and the great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, right, man? Okay, the beginning of woes and the power shall stand in fear. Okay, the beginning of evil, what shall I do when these things, it's like, what shall I do when these evils shall come? You know, behold, famine and plague, tribulation, anguish are sent as scourge for amendment. All right, for all these things they shall not return from their wickednesses, nor always be mindful of scourges. Behold, victory shall be so good cheap upon earth that they should think themselves to be good, to be in a good case, and even then shall evils go upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. You see, so he's just gonna hit you with that, man. You know, everything is all right. It's good. Okay, food is back on. It's back on um shelters. You know, everything is all right. Okay. But hey, we don't know, man. Okay, because we know for sure He's always lying. He's always lying. And then when you read that, and he said, however, a new report by Global Purse Confederation warned the shortage of chickpeas could continue. You see? It suggests the global supply for chickpeas could fall as much as 20% this year. Okay? You see, so they're lying to you, man. Then it says, what a number of factors are to blame for the shortage. The Global Purse Confederation said the ongoing war in Ukraine was playing a significant role. So they're gonna use that as well. Blame that whole situation between Russia and Ukraine of causing shortage of food. Verse 22: for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So we come into some crucial times, man. You see certain things, these little articles of shortage of food here and there, Yeah, hey man, you know, it's serious. They ain't lying to you. They're telling you, man. You know? So with that, man, you know, I'm just gonna stop right here. You know, hopefully this was edify to you brothers out there and sisters out there. Hey, shalom.